Hi everyone and welcome to the first episode of the new game show 谁最 Tai. The game show where the correct answer doesn't matter as long as you think as a Taiwanese. The rules are simple. I asked 300 Taiwanese people a bunch of questions and the contestants are gonna try to guess the most common answer. The person who guessed the more common answer will get the point, and if they manage to guess the most common answer, they get double the points. Those are the rules. Now let's introduce the contestants. On the far left side, all the way from Kaohsiung, Taiwan, Wes Davies. On the right side, all the way from the bedroom just behind the wall, Yuanyuan. I don't think these guys need any further introduction, so let's get started right away. Fingers on the buzzers. What is your favorite place in Taiwan? Wes.
Night market.
The question is your favorite place.
Difang.
Difang.
And we will let Yuanyuan guess as well.
I'm gonna say 7-Eleven.
Wes is the winner on this one. 2 points for Wes.
Wow.
2 points?
2 points. The number one with 19 points was Hualien.
Fine, okay.
Okay, we're just getting started.
No, but it's good.
I'll take my 2 points.
Question 2. What do you normally do during the weekend?
Sleep.
Yuanyuan, 10 seconds on the clock. Eat. Wow. Wes. Number one was Guangjie. Except for Taiwan, what is your favorite country? Yuanyuan.
Japan.
The UK.
Yuanyuan. And not only did he score the more common one, he scored the most common response with 76 responses, which will give him a whopping 152 points.
What was the second one?
What was the second one? Not important, but let's rub it in Wes' face how far away he was from the correct answers here. Actually, Inguo was number 2. But as we all know, second place, first loser. So no points for Wes. What is your favorite type of Taiwanese food? Wes?
Beef noodle soup.
That's a very good guess.
I'm gonna say 泡面.
泡面.
Instant noodles.
Instant noodles.
Wes with 8 responses, 牛肉面. Number 1 was 卤肉饭 with 12, so it was very, very close. Very spread out actually on that question.
However, I'd like to mention that I know for a fact if Taiwanese people go abroad, they don't bring a bowl of noodle fan with their suitcase. They take 泡面, instant noodles.
That's kind of funny how they do that, eh? They'll actually take a suitcase full of pao mian with them when they travel.
I have seen that.
Speaking about traveling, next question. How many countries have you visited, Yuanyuan?
I'm gonna say 4.
Okay, let's see. They've gone to Japan, Hong Kong, a couple of them have gone to Inguo, Singapore, plus 1 or 2 more. I'm gonna say 5.
Wes. 29 people have been to 5 countries. And actually, the clear winner on this one, 77 people responded that they went to 10 countries, which I would assume is 10 or more countries. That's a lot of palmians being exported through Taiwanese suitcases. What is your favorite Taiwanese breakfast food? Wes.
Danbing. It has to be danbing.
Lobogao is in top 3, but Danbing is the number 1 with 49 responses, which will give Wes 98 points, and he is back.
What do I get for my very nice top 3?
You get a round of applause.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Am I back, baby?
You're catching up. Let's say that you're catching up. How many foreigners do you know in Taiwan?
I'm gonna say 5.
We're foreigners.
I should read the full question. How many foreigners do you know in Taiwan in real life? No YouTubers, Wang Hong.
In real life.
And now that you said
3.
3 is the more common one, with 12 people replying 3 foreigners. The most common one was 0, with 44 people not knowing any foreigners.
Okay.
I mean, all the Taiwanese people I know me. So I actually don't know any Taiwanese who don't know any foreigners.
If you want to get an insight in the life of a foreigner in Taiwan, you can all follow us on social media. You have all the links up there. We update our Instagrams, our Facebooks daily. Please follow and you will get a glimpse into the life of a foreigner at least. When you go to the night market, how many different things are you eating? Wes. What would be your one thing to eat in a night market?
Steak, noodles, and eggs.
So that's 3. Just kidding. I'm gonna say 2. Because I also think that the number is low.
3 people said 1, and 33 people said 2. The most common one with 86 responses was 3.
3! So close! Yet so far.
So Wes, do you want to change? Steak? Egg?
Oh yeah, I meant When I go to the night market, I often eat a lot of things, but my Taiwanese friends generally eat maybe one thing and one drink.
Yeah, we like to try all kinds of different things.
Right.
We're bouncing around the stalls, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
But they'll just get one thing and they'll be like, no, that's good. And yeah, a drink, you're right.
Speaking of drinks, what is the Taiwanese people's most favorite drink? Except Chandra Naicha. Yeah, Wes.
Jeonju Nai Cha.
Yuanyuan, do you want to just give up this question? Or
I'm gonna say tea.
actually, cha, only 4 people. 26 people with the number 1 most common drink is Chandra Naicha. The second one was actually coffee.
Did anyone say water?
Did anyone say water?
You don't really think of water as a drink. You just drink water because you're thirsty.
1 person
Wow.
said water.
Can I get their phone number? They sound like a healthy person.
So whoever answered water, please reach out to Wes. You have his social media accounts up there. He wants to get in touch with you. What's your favorite drink?
Shiguadzi. Oh, I mean, beer and coffee. If we're going with the Taiwanese theme here, I'm gonna say Shiguadzi.
I mean, yeah, I would say coffee. I have like 4 cups every day, you know.
And we're not gonna disclose how many cups of coffees I have per day, but I do need a coffee sponsor. So if you represent the coffee brand of any kind,
coffee.
then please reach out. You have my social media up here. You also have my email in the description below. Let's get in touch.
And that's our goal, isn't it?
I would just like rebrand the whole channel. It's like 外国人介绍咖啡.
Alan has different goals.
Same goal, different drink.
Exactly.
How many times have you been up Taipei 101?
0.
0. You think that most people have never been up to Taipei 101?
Yeah.
1. I think it's a pilgrimage for Taiwanese people. At least once in their lives, their parents are gonna take them up to Taipei 101. They'll go up there, they'll go check it out just to say they've done it. 84
people have been up Taipei 101 once. But 105 people have never been up, which is the number 1 reply. How many times have you guys been up to Taipei 101?
I have been, I think, 5 times.
I've been up like 10 times, and it's like, it's all because of my mom, you know. My mom comes every 6 months. She always brings someone new with her who has never been up to Taipei 101 before. And my mom is like, are you free today? Let's go up to Taipei 101. How many times have you taken the stairs up Taipei 101?
Never.
1 time.
1 time. Taipei 101 marathon. The worst 35 minutes of my life.
You mean the worst 16 minutes? Oh, no, sorry.
I included the elevator ride down. It was quite cool actually. So when you go up, you have like the world's fastest personal elevator. But when you're going down after the marathon, you get to this special VIP. It's not so VIP, it's like the delivery huge elevator up to 101.
Buttons for every floor.
I tell you that elevator ride might be the Guinness World Record for the longest elevator ride in the world. It's like takes so long. If we would have to take that elevator every time my mom comes, then it would just spend like a whole day just in the elevator. Back to travel. How many of the Taiwanese islands have you visited? Yuanyuan?
1.
I mean, I'm gonna say 2.
2.
The answer's probably 0.
86 people said they have been to 1 island, which is the most common answer as well for this question. Next question is a little bit different. How many night markets do you think Taiwan has? Wes.
Henduo.
Oh, gamble.
I'm gambling here.
Okay, I'm gonna say 10,000 then.
It's a lot of night markets, man.
Taipei has like 10. Then 10,000 is maybe too much. Could I say 1,000? Before we know the answer, could I say 100?
If Wes is okay.
Can I change to 100?
According to the rules, his answer is 10,000.
Okay, you can say 100. You can say 100.
4 people replied Hendo, but 12 people replied 100. No one replied to 10,000.
So what was the most common answer?
100.
The most common was 100. The most common was 100. Whoa.
If it is a foreigner's first day in Taiwan, what do you recommend him to do? Wes.
Go to a night market.
Taipei 101.
Taipei 101, which no one has been up to. Go to a night market was the most common reply with 29 responses.
29.
That's 58 points for Wes. Yuanyuan's Taipei 101, 2 people. Next question. If you can only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would that be? Wes.
Huoguo.
That's nice. That will give you like some variety as well. It would all be boiled, but you would actually get a lot of different types.
Different types of meat, fish, seafood, tons of vegetables, different flavors.
What would you eat if you can only eat one thing?
Would it make me fat? I mean, could I just eat it safely and still be healthy?
No, that's not how food works, Wes.
So it can't be pizza then. You have to choose something like salad. So you can put different kinds of vegetables in there. You can have chicken salad,
Put a pizza in a salad.
pizza salad.
I'm gonna say barbecue, like Carol.
So the more common answer, 6 people wants to have huoguo.
I feel it depends so much on people, you know.
Luro fan.
But so
Can't eat that every day.
they like it very much, but would they be ready to eat only this? Because if you say only this, they would choose the most tasty one.
Yendong.
Lucas, tell us the truth.
The truth is that only 2 people wants to have kaoro and 6 people wants to have huoguo, whereas 10 people wants luo fan for the rest of their life.
But you're gonna die if you eat that.
What is the most Taiwanese thing?
Luro fan.
Yuanyuan?
Lanbaito.
The trademark, the Yuanyuan trademark, Lanbaito. 4 people actually think that Luro fan is the most Taiwanese thing, but 32 people, and the number 1 Taiwanese thing is the Lanbaito,
Wow.
which gives 64 new points to Yuanyuan.
I've never even heard of that.
Just take a look, we have like 8 pairs in this apartment, and none of them are in size 48, I'll tell you that.
Interesting. I'm learning a lot here.
I love mine.
You're literally wearing them right now.
What would you say is the most Taiwanese thing?
I would say Lanbaito or scooter. I think.
I think scooter culture.
Which is your favorite Taiwanese movie? Wes.
I know this is not the correct answer, but it's the only Taiwanese movie I know. Cape 7.
Cape 7.
It's about a musician who moves down to Kenting and falls in love. Came out about 10 years ago.
Falls in love with Kenting or with someone drinking water.
Healthy person drinking water down in Kenting.
If you know anyone like that, you have Wes' Instagram right up there.
I would say with a shower you should die.
That is one of the top 5 replies. 11 people. Cape number 7 is the most common answer, and 30 people agrees with you, Wes, that this is their most favorite Taiwanese movie. So if you only know one, I feel like
That's a good one to know.
That is the one you should know. So while on the topic of Taiwanese culture, which is your most favorite singer? Wes.
Jolene.
Jolene Tsai.
Jolene Tsai.
Weekend.
Oh, Mayday?
Mayday.
For the first time in the history of this competition, you actually managed to get number 1 and number 2 of what the Taiwanese people think about singers. Question is, who is the most common response with 27 versus number 2 with only 20 people? The winner is Yuanyuan.
Wow.
It is now time for the final 2 questions of this show.
I haven't been mathematically ruled out yet.
For the purpose of keeping the tension alive, no, you're still in the game. Please don't stop watching. You still have a chance. During 1 year, how many times do you visit a night market? That's 365 days. Yuanyuan?
20.
I was gonna say that.
Wes?
Is it 25?
He said 25 already.
No?
I said 25.
Some people never go actually, you know, very seldom go. And some people always go to buy their favorite snack.
And at least 11 people goes 20 times a year. Actually, no one goes 25 times a year. How many times do you go to a night market in a year?
I would say 50.
50, once a week?
Probably.
And then 2 weeks back home in Canada?
Do I get any points for that?
No. That's not how this show works. And now it's time for the final question. Which Taiwanese souvenir do you recommend the most? Yuanyuan?
Fongli-su
What is that?
is the pineapple cakes.
That's a good answer. Jade.
Okay.
Apple cake. I think you're probably right on that one.
One person would go with Jade. The most common souvenir is pineapple cake, with 30 people highly recommending pineapple cakes.
You know your stuff, man.
I'm too poor for that.
Jade, yeah.
What's number 2? What should we
Or
bring?
mochi or something? Moji.
Yeah.
Egg rolls.
You're very like snowed in on the whole like what can we eat thing.
In general, it's food.
Lambaito.
Wow.
These things.
Just imagine if you go home after like, hey, I just had a vacation in Taiwan. Here's a pair of lambaito. What do you think Uncle Gordon would say if you would give him a pair of lambaito?
Well, he would be very polite and say, thank you very much. These bring me back to the old days living in Taiwan. But he'd probably never wear them.
So what do you think, France, one of the fashion capitals of Europe, do you think lambaito would be a good business idea?
Because lambaito, you know, it's for home mostly. Not so many people bring it outside.
I've seen you wearing these outside, like you never take them off. And with that, we finished with all the questions. The winner and the most Taiwanese foreigner at the moment here in Taiwan is Yuanyuan with a record-breaking 700 points versus Wes 322, which actually is the worst anyone has ever scored in the history of this game show. Wes, how does it feel to be the first loser?
I would say second place. Actually, even though I came in second place, I thought it was a really good game. I would like to see other foreigners that we know, or even Taiwanese YouTubers play this game and see how well they fare. I think that'd be really interesting.
Totally. So if you're a foreigner and you're interested in joining this game, you can contact Lucas.
If you want to join our next episodes, you have my social media accounts and my email address down in the description as well. And to anyone else who wants to support this, please go down in the form, fill out all the questions. Maybe we could break 1,000 next time and continue having this maybe week after week.
Yeah, it was very enlightening. Like, I feel like I learned a lot about Taiwanese people just from this game.
Good, that's the purpose of this game. Entertaining and educational all at the same time. And with that, we wrap up the world's first episode of the game show, 谁最泰. And to celebrate this, we do have, of course, a prize to the winner.
Whoa.
YouTuber 101 secret ways to become famous.
Thank you all so much for watching this world first episode of the game show 谁最泰. If you know any kind of YouTuber or anyone else that you want to join this game show, please reach out to them, share this video, make them aware of this. And if you want to join as well, please reach out to me. You have my social media accounts and also my email down in the description. Please also support these guys. You have the links to their channels down there. They both make amazing videos about exploring Taiwan, as you already know. It was fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Good time.
I hope that both of you guys and everyone watching learned a little bit more about Taiwan here today. My name is Lucas Engström. If you enjoyed watching this, please help me out. Scroll down to the description, fill in the form with a bunch of new questions for our next episode. Please also support this show by subscribing to my channel, and see you all in the next one.